I have an idea. I want to go ahead and move my industry right into here, because that way we can take over this space with residential, and we can also do like a little bridge under the highway and also use the other side of the roundabout, which seems like it'd be a really good idea. So we're going to do that is what we're going to do. I'm also going to try, I guess, to follow the curves of the highway, which might be easier said than done because it's me, but we're going to certainly try is what we're going to do. Because that right there, you know, nice straight line. That right there, nice straight line. Over here, bunch of straight lines, but there's all this mess in front of it. So basically to like there, and then that's where the curve goes. Right, obviously I know that's clipping through everything. I'm going to fix that in just a second, but we just kind of need to get this lined up first, which is like there. So that's our curve. That works really nicely. Maybe this bit over here just doesn't exist. Maybe that bit we just don't do anything with, and that should be fine. So that looks like it'll be okay. Again, we're going to need to somehow connect this to this side of things. And maybe on this side we do... maybe we bridge over the highway. I kind of want to go under, though. I'm not going to lie. We'll figure it out. So we'll do this. We'll bring it up to there. And let's see. That's pretty much a good kind of point there to go to. So essentially what we want to do is come straight out, and I think that lines up, and that goes to there. So that curve follows the highway really nicely. And then I guess we go over with like a relatively... we could go down to like the water, but that might be a bit much. I think we go over with a relatively like low bridge is what I'm thinking. So let's do 9 meters to start with, and let's do 9 meters to start with on that side, and let's level those out with a little bit of move it to that height. And does everything get under that? What's like the... I need a truck to go under one of these so I can lower it to be just tall enough. So that truck fits. So that can be like a bit lower. So down to like there, right? Which is maybe a little bit dangerous for highway traffic, but it's fine. It's fine. So that works, right? That seems fine. What I now want to do is come off of a roundabout. Very tempted to go with like an angle off of it, to be totally honest. So maybe we will do that. Something like that. No, that's unnecessary. Let's just go out there. I don't think have I messed anything up there with these junctions and all that? I haven't. This one will be a little messed up though. So you go left and you guys keep doing your thing. And just for anyone wondering why we're not using the new traffic manager, I tried installing it, didn't work. It's something on my end. I think at the time I'm recording / streaming this, Steam is not having a good time, basically. So I will get it, all right? I know. I've heard it's amazing. It isn't working right now. Steam is being weird. All right, so blame Steam, not me, please. All right, just saying. Anyway, let's see here. What are we looking at for this? Road guidelines, there and there. That don't look too bad. It don't look great, but looks all right. So that'll work. That'll be a connection over to the new industry area. So let's go ahead then and bring a road up here. Is what I'm thinking. So like 28. And we could probably just go straight across like that, to be totally honest. But I'm thinking something like that almost lines up there. I want to fill up this space for sure. Maybe from there. I don't know what way to fill this up necessarily, but we'll figure it out. I do want this to go straight across, though. I think that'll be kind of neat. We'll do like a couple of little like dead end bits of road in here just to give us that little bit of extra zoning. I feel like I say the words little bit of extra zoning in every series. I genuinely do. That could probably go to there as well. I think, honestly, we'll just make this a... no. I'm not going to put a junction right there, actually. That would be a terrible idea. We'll do that and sort of just spread it around a little bit. So that's 15. Let's do some little curves on some of those corners. Just because we can, just to try and, you know, make the area look a little different. And then there and there. We'll do a little curve as well, just to try and make it a little different, a little nicer. Give it a little bit of flow and all that. And the same just over here as well. And then down here could probably be something kind of similar too. Just make that corner a little bit nicer. Just so it doesn't look quite as sharp. I do kind of like that. And also probably up here. I think we could do the same thing. So, say there and there. Take those bits out. And we'll do just a nice little something like that. That's maybe still a little bit sharp, actually. What distance are you? You are 7. You are now going to be 6. And that should be better. There we go. So I think that looks all right. We can fill this space in with something. We do have a train line down here, so putting our industry over on this side is probably not a bad idea, to be totally honest. We can also go ahead and just upgrade that bridge a little bit. And this could absolutely be something like, I mean, Lucas Labs said it in the live stream chat, could be something like, you know, high-end residential houses. 100% could be, but I kind of really want to move the industry over there. And it is also right by a highway. I mean, it could be. We could do like really dense trees there and stuff like that. But I'm feeling industry to be, I did not want to do that. I'm feeling industry is what I think we're going to do here. So let's bring this out a little bit. Let's just go down to, about there. And let's also get our road guidelines to, let me see here, about there. We'll have it intersect. We'll have that maybe cut off about there. And then just like a little tiny, you know, curve at the end of all this is what we can do as well. Didn't want to get rid of that road. So up to there, bulldoze you, and then try and loop that around a little bit. That doesn't seem too bad. Prop and tree anarchy is off, but annoyingly, all these plants do appear to be on my road. There we go. So that seems all right. That space can be filled in with something. I know at some point we're going to be doing metro stuff, obviously. I do have the metro overhaul mod, so maybe we could put like a metro depot in here, or a depot if you prefer. But we'll see. For the time being, let's go ahead. We don't even have this yet. We don't even have an oil power plant yet. I just realized like just how far behind everything I am right now. So let's do a coal plant out there. And let's go in with essentially all of this industry just in all of this space. Moving all of my garbage disposal to a little area like this is likely not going to be an amazing idea, but I'm going to do it because, well, at the minute we don't have much of a choice. I'm also going to do this. I don't know how I feel about zoning right along the highway, but for the time being, why not? And I think I'm going to avoid putting any zoning right on the water right now. Is what I'm going to do. So that should be all right. I think that'll be all right. So let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. We do have a lot of industrial demand. I'm going to move you guys out to there is what I'm going to do. So these guys, I think, could go along the water. The recycling centers can 100% go along the water. And what I'm also going to do is go in before anything starts building. And I want to make this road a road with a median so that they can't actually merge across it. So all of the trucks will have to go that way. So when they come in, they have to go left. Which seems like a pretty good bet. What are you? Oil truck. Okay, it looked like it came out of there, but whatever. Oh, I forgot the pipes! Oh, I genuinely forgot them this time. Man. Not again. It happens every time. Again, remember when I said I wasn't going to forget them? Ever? Literally ever? 2,000 hours. 2,000 hours in City Skylines, and I still forget the pipes. That joke, that's never going to get old for me, by the way. By the way, I just want to clarify. Never going to get old. Anyway, we'll do that. We'll just go across like this to give them a water connection. And let me see here. That'll probably connect over and actually give us a connection there as well, which will be pretty solid. Seriously? All right, fair enough. Apparently the pipes that they got weren't good enough for them. There you go. So we'll let that build up a little bit. We will have traffic coming in using the roundabout to get out to the industry. That's totally okay. You guys can get over there. No problem at all. So that'll be a nice little industrial area, is my thinking. And I think what we're going to do is go in and we're going to clear all of this, which is immediately going to give us massive industrial demand again, which is sort of to be expected. But that's fine. It's okay. We can make that work. Is what we can do, because we can, you know, probably build down here, if I'm totally honest, and get a railway. That's not a railway. That's a road. That's a road. Why did I? Okay. Wow. We should have built. Oh, we could have built over there. We don't actually have. That's. Well, you know, the train track is completely in the wrong place for where I should have put my industry. That's good. Well, fair enough. You know, I've messed that up is what I've done. That's fine. What are you complaining about? Not enough customers? All right. Well, I'm sure that'll get sorted in one way or another. I'm thinking what we could probably do at this point is start building on this side of things and kind of keep that as a main road going down the back of all these districts. So let me go road guidelines. What distance is this? 27. So I want to go 27. 27 and 20. Ooh, you don't line up very well. You don't line up very well at all. Hello? Interesting. I'm also not using the right roads for this, which is a bit annoying. It's probably not exactly 27, is it? Which is not ideal. Definitely not ideal, but whatever. Let's go 27 there. Does that line up? Not quite. All right, good. So we'll go 27 and we'll go 27. I guess we're just going to connect the roads like this, which are largely going in a straight line, which is fair enough. Zoning's obviously a bit weird, which is not great, but that's all right. We can make that work. And then what I want to do with these spaces is, let me think. And if it's 27, it doesn't really matter where I do this. But I kind of want to do something like that. And then something like that. But I don't like the overlap in the zoning. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just leave that space open. And then do like parks inside of really dense zoning there. Because I recently saw this picture. It's kind of a famous picture of, I believe, Barcelona. I think it's Barcelona. It might be Barcelona. Either way, it's quite a famous picture that has like crazy just grids everywhere. I'd love to recreate that, but to be fair, they did that in a flat space. So maybe I'm an idiot for trying to do this. Let's not try and do like really dense grids on a hill. We can do that over there because that's the actual city part. So here could probably start curving a little bit now that we have the hills, but we can figure that out. Let's just do, for the time being, we'll just go in a straight line. We'll continue this kind of in a straight line. So 40, and then 40 and 40. We'll go like that. A little bit weird zoning in there, but that's all right. out to here as well. I think that's probably about as far as we're going to go because we can use that resource for something, possibly. And then, we can figure that out. We can definitely figure that out. Is what we'll do. Yeah, we can connect those together and then kind of go from there. We'll do 30 here, actually. We'll make these ones a little bit smaller so they don't extend into that same area. And then maybe this one could go... Oh, hold on a minute. If I do 10 and then 20 and then 30... It's weird looking. That's weird looking, but it does... They do all sort of... Okay, that's fine. We can do something like that. That could probably connect over to this road at some point too. So I think what we do is, unfortunately, bulldoze that. I think we go ahead and we turn this road into sort of the avenue thing, right? And then I think what we do is we connect you, and you together. And then bring this out like that, right? Then continue this straight up. Over to there, and then sort of loop everything around. That should be kind of cool, actually. So something like well, it's a bulldozer. Something like that. Bulldoze you, and let me see. Something like that. I like that. I do like that. So that should work out. Gives us kind of a big space here to play with. Keeps the space for paths and all that. Which, honestly, I'm very tempted to go in and get rid of the red paths, but I think they'll look really good once we start getting high density in here. So I'm not going to do that just yet. But we can bring these down, and I'm going to have to bulldoze all of this as well, so I can actually see what I'm building here. But we can do paths straight to there. They don't actually connect to that road. We're going to do... Oh, the zoning. The zoning! Why? Why? All right, we'll do that with it. That's fine. At this end, straight through and to there as well. So we'll do that the whole way along so people can kind of walk up and down between everything that we're building here. I don't know why this is elevated. It doesn't need to be. If I get straight slopes on, I don't understand why it does this. It's quite weird, but it's fine. Just change all of those. That's a bit weird looking, that one. Let's maybe fix that up a little bit. So you can go... Wait, we're snapping to the ground. That's fine. So you can go there, and then you come in and go there. That's fine. And then you guys need changed a little bit and bulldozed. All right. So again, we're kind of just leaving that space intentionally for pedestrian paths, so that we can go ahead and have people kind of walking up and down between all of our buildings, which I think will be a really good thing. We can go here, I think. Yeah. I think it'll be nice. If we had pedestrian crossings, which admittedly, I mentioned how Traffic Manager wasn't quite working for me, downloading from Steam. I don't think anything is for me right now, so I couldn't get pedestrian crossings either between... this episode and the last, but we'll do it. We'll get there. And then we'll head up here. I think this will be the last one. This can be a park. That one, for sure. That'll definitely be a park. So, that goes down to there. That goes down to there. That connects to there. That gets bulldozed. I'm not going to bother moving all of those little connections right up to the roads yet. So we are going to have that annoying bit of dirt, which we don't have on these ones right now. I will fix that some other time because that's a lot of paths, and I wanted to get. I just want to get the zoning in. I'm going to be honest. So let's just do all of this to fill up all that space. This is not going to be filled up at all, is what it's going to be. And the rest of that can be residential. I guess these bits at the end can be decorative because I don't really see much point zoning those either. But let's just go ahead and fill up everything that we have. And that should be a pretty good boost to residential. I didn't forget the pipes. You know, I didn't forget them this time. All right. So that's good. And we'll just go ahead, wrap this around a little bit. There we go. So that should all build up kind of nicely once the demand pops up for it. In the meantime, what I'm thinking we do is we go in, we get ourselves a park district, and we just say that this right here is going to be a tiny little park right at the end there. Aspen Park. That's kind of a nice name. I like it. So we're going to need an entrance, which can go there. We're going to need that, and we're going to need that. I'm not really sure how those are going to link together, but we'll figure that out. Let's see. So that and that. I guess that's fine. It doesn't need to be too crazy. Yeah, it doesn't need to be too crazy. What are you guys complaining about? I mean, if that, you know, I mean, look. There you go. Quit your whining. All right. Now you've got that. Now you've got that hydro power. All right. Quit your whining. Right. So let's go ahead and do the fences around this, and then we'll go back and do the other park because we haven't touched that one yet. So out to there, and let me see. Turn off grid. Go to there, and there, and then we can just sort of curve all this with move it kind of nicely. So something like that. That seems all right. Doesn't need to be perfect. We're not ever gonna look at the intricacies of the fences and stuff like that again. Like once this is done, I mean, let's be honest. Once you build a park in City Skylines, do you ever look at it again? Like, be honest with me. Do you ever look at it again? You build it once, you step back and you go, ah, it's good. And then you literally never look at it again. Let's be honest. Just with ourselves here for a second, because I know I don't. All right. But that'll be fine. So that's going to be that little park up there. Nothing too crazy. Nothing in it right now, but that's all right. This one down here, I want to change this corner for one, because it's bugging me. I don't want it to have just a point to it. So from there to, okay, we'll do this and we'll do that. And then we'll connect you to that spot and bulldoze you and you. And then we should be able to do just that. That's better. Okay. So this place has actually got people going through it, which is cool. I mean, that's largely for convenience, to be fair, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and give them a cafe. I think it'd be kind of nice. I'm probably going to use move it to get this exactly where I want. I also really should get the, what do you call it? Terrain painter mod, so I can paint some concrete in beside this thing. Because I don't think I have that right now. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. I have got lane arrows though. And I have got like cobbles. But they overlap the paths, so we don't want to do much with those. I really should get terrain painter. Is what I'm saying. That's probably going to be necessary. But we'll do a little cafe. That might be nicer in the middle. What if we did like, I don't know, like a plaza or something like right in the middle and did a bunch of paths like around it, linking to the sides of everything, and then put like a cafe at one side and toilets in the other? Or like there? I mean, maybe angled this way would be better. So have it be like, that's roughly central, right? So something like that. And it's pretty flat land as well, so that kind of works. And then we'll use a little bit of move it to get this perfect, is what we'll do. But that can go there, that can go there, that goes across, and that goes to there. So I think we'll do this sort of thing. That looks pretty nicely lined up. That's gonna need moved in a little. And I'm gonna try and move all of these in to get rid of the little bit of dirt that you can see on either side. The corners I'm not too worried about. But we'll just move all of these in kind of like that. So that gives us like a nice central point to work with. And what we can do is like connect out to there. We can, you know, just sort of connect out in straight lines off of everything if we really want to. So out like that, out like that. Out, I think like that as well. Maybe just that. Maybe that's how we connect it. And maybe, I mean, could do something like that as well. That seems like too much though. That seems, yeah, I kind of like that because I can probably have some fun with trees and stuff. I could also get another plaza back there if I really wanted to, which, admittedly, no, I don't want to do that. So let's just go and throw a little cafe in here because it actually fits perfectly. So we'll do this back bit. So a little cafe there. We can just move it just to shuffle it around ever so slightly. So that'll be kind of nice. And then we can do restrooms or like information. I'd be tempted to say information could go here. So that's relatively central. That seems kind of nice. I kind of like that. Just keep it nice and simple. We'll get rid of that cafe. We're not going to do restrooms apparently because I'm a terrible human being. And then for trees and stuff like that, we have a lot, if I remember right. Yeah, we have a lot of options for these. So let's make the cafe itself kind of like super pleasant. So we'll do something like that. What is that? No, we'll not be doing that one. We've got like some shrubs and stuff as well. So again, let's try and make the cafe itself really, really pleasant to be around. We can do the same over there as well. And what else have we got? We've got shrub clusters. We've got like these, which are huge. What kind of trees are on this map? It looks to be... I'm pretty sure this map is largely vanilla trees. So there's not that many that'll be in for mods. If any, to be honest. But we have these as well. So we have like some nice leafy trees. And color-wise, they pretty much match the vanilla trees. So I'm kind of okay using these, I think. So we'll do one there. And we'll do... This one has like a split trunk we can do in the corner there. We can do maybe sort of a nice... I don't know, where could this go? This could go like here, I think. So something a bit like that. I want to try and fill up the space a little bit. I do want that bit to feel not overgrown, but like it has just, you know, a lot of nature to it, you know. Nice bit of dense greenery. That's what they called me back in the day. Dense, not greenery. Not really sure where that came from, to be honest. Just wanted to confess. They still do, to be fair. Call me dense. Let's see. We'll throw a little bit of shrubbery in there as well. And just a little bit over here too, I think, just to add a little bit of color. I think that looks all right. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. But it'll work. As for the rest of it, I don't really know. I could use the prop line tool to just put a whole bunch of trees around the whole thing. Oh, we've got these as well. We've got like orange trees. Oh, so we could really set up an autumn scene if we wanted to. That is tempting. Also, there's a bunch of, there's like a dumpster back there and a staff door. So we probably do want to block this up a little bit if we can. So let's do that with, let me see. That's a very tall tree. With that as well. And we have these two. Oh, that's a beautiful tree. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love it. Let's do one in there. And let's do one, you know what? That'll be fine. What is this? Have we got like any... Ooh, is that a birch tree? What are you? You are a mountain ash. Okay. I want like a tree that really stands out in the middle of everything here. Be very tempted by the red one, but it's going to look out of place. Would be my thinking. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Throw that in there. Again, a little bit of color, a little bit of pink back there. I mean, that stands out, but it's way too tall. We'll do that as well. Doesn't really make sense, but aesthetically, it's quite pleasing, so that'll be fine. All right, I'm not really sure what else to do around all of this. I think I will do prop line tool just because I'm picky like that. This map does have a lot of whatever those are. Not really sure if I want to use those. We could use the pencil pines. I always do use pencil pines for the outskirts of parks. We have got these as well, which are quite nice. We've got quite a few different variants of evergreens, which again sort of match the theme that's going on with this map. So maybe we do run them down the borders. We have got these as well. We've got some like nice trees with a bit of different color to them. We've got some small little trees as well. I think we do just go with like something that matches the map as best as you know we possibly can, so it doesn't look way out of place. So let's go with maybe the short pines. No, they'll be way too much on the path. Let's have a little look along here. What is this one? Those are quite nice, and they don't look too out of place. They're a little bit more saturated in terms of the green, but they're small. So let's use those. Let's see what they look like. Or what is this? Definitely not that. You're not bad either, actually. Yeah, let's go with these ones. So let's see. We want to get roughly the middle, which is about there. And we want to go down to about there. And I think that looks all right. I think that looks all right. So we'll do that. And we'll go to this side. We'll go to roughly the middle, which is about there. Go way down to this side to about there. We're going to want to make those a little closer together as well, just so that last one actually gets in there. So bring those in a little bit. And that should be fine. And then for this side, we'll do exactly the same thing. So there. And then we need to do the corners and the curves, which should be relatively easy, because I think what we can do is just ever so slightly cheat, essentially. Just doing this kind of thing the whole way along. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do this bit by hand, because I think that corner could probably have like something nice in it, like a nice big tree or something. And those are spaced way too far apart. What tree was I using this one? So about there and there. And those look a little too far apart as well. So there, and about there. And then a nice big tree in the corner. So that'll be kind of cool. I think we can do the same over here. We'll just put these trees in by hand as well. And I just want to remind everybody that I did mention that this series was going to be a little slower, and there was going to be a little bit of a focus on making things kind of look nice. I still very much kind of just want to play City Skylines, so I'm not going to go crazy with detailing. At least, you know, some of it might be turned into time lapses, but I do want to take some time to sort of prioritize making things look nice on occasion. So let's see if we can get ourselves, definitely not that. What kind of big tree can we throw in here? Something, ooh, I like that a lot. That kind of adds that's exactly what we want. Then we got these as well, which are kind of cool. We got that, which is pretty big. Let's put that like in the middle there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, we have different colors of that tree. We have sunflowers too. Oh my God. There's a lot I could do. We've got all those like tulips. Are those the same assets I used in Emerald County? I think they might be. I think I used all those to make the farms in Emerald County. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, hello. That's a good big tree as well. That can go in this corner. And then right here, we can do that one. Is what we can do. And I think that's pretty cool. I like that. I do think there should be like shrubs and stuff underneath those trees. Maybe some bushes and stuff like that. Maybe some like little saplings and stuff like that. Oh, a little cluster of trees. That's kind of cool. All right. We'll come back to this. I don't want to spend forever detailing this thing right now, but we'll come back to... Hey, it's immediately leveled up as well. We've got a chessboard. That's kind of cool. So we will surround that middle area in trees, but just for the time being, I'm not too stressed about it. As for up here, I think we could do just like a little restroom or something, like have this be, you know, a little public space, which admittedly, you need the bathroom. You better be ready to climb a ladder. Is what's going on with that one. Let's do it there instead. So that way it's not quite as crazy, and just in there we'll do a little cluster of trees behind it, just 3 or so times. And then what we can do is maybe throw in one of the giant trees down in, let's see, down in that corner, ready to smack into everybody that wants to walk along there. And we'll just do a couple more of them like that. And we'll come back and we'll detail this kind of nicely, probably with like the tulips and stuff like that, just to make it really pleasant, make it really nice and all that. But I think just for the time being, you know, this is probably fine. Oh, wow, that's actually a really cool tree as well. We'll throw that right in the middle. That's probably fine. Doesn't need to be too fancy there. Does the job. We have got a bunch of zoning, which still needs to build. And also the level of detail on some of those trees is appalling. I just want to throw that out there. But why is it so bad on those? That's weird. We'll wait for those to build is what we'll do. We'll turn prop and tree anarchy off so that they don't, you know, have trees in their houses like that guy. And, you know, that will build up. That will boost the population a little bit. We do need to get to 5,000 people. I am realizing that policing is probably going to need to be a bit of a better thing. So let's throw a cheeky police station just into that spot. Fire coverage, probably also worth investing in. You know, probably one of those things that you do want. So let's go for right there for a bit of fire coverage. And we're making enough money. We could probably throw a bit more out here as well, just to make sure that things don't get a little bit crazy in the old industrial area there. Good news is, though, traffic is moving around it, so that, you know, seems fine. Garbage, I think, is a complaint. So if we have a little look, processing status ain't quite good enough. Let's just duplicate the recycling centers, which apparently I left a gap between, but that's all right. And I guess we're going to hope that, you know, that works out well for us. I'm also thinking this down here could be a one-way road. That could totally be a one-way road because we could force traffic down if we really wanted to, which I'm kind of tempted to do. So let's give this a quick shot, see what happens, and turn it the other way. And then turn this into a road with a median as well. So let's try that and see what happens when we force all of the traffic sort of down this way to get to the exit. And then all of the inbound traffic kind of has like a dedicated space to branch off of. That seems like it might work out for us. Although it looks like a lot of the traffic's kind of going that way to get out. But that might just be adjusting from the one-way road. Maybe. It seems all right. It seems all right. We might want to change that up, but we'll leave it for the time being. We'll see what happens. A lot of traffic going in. A lot of garbage trucks probably just got over here as well, but the garbage complaints have gone away. By and large, residential has mostly built up as well. And if we have a look at our traffic overlay, 86%. Except this bit's just busy. That always annoys me with City Skylines. Like, there's not really a traffic jam. It's just busy. You know? It's just a bit busy is all it is. But whatever, that's fine. That's just the way it is, I suppose. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, we got our new industrial area. We got our parks detailed a little bit. We got this area kind of filling up ever so slightly. We are very close to 5,000 people, which gives us city planning policies, which is fantastic news. We get oil industry, we get free public transport, tourism, we get all the highway stuff and all that too, which is brilliant news. We get those giant roads, a little bit more power generation. We get the bus depots as well. So that seems like it'll be a pretty good bet. we can actually start looking into a little bit of public transport. Oh, we can do that already. Okay, well, I know what we need. Let me try saying that again. I know what we need to do. I think I want a little bit of public transport just to see if it does anything.